Yo, it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. Today, I'm going to respond to one of my requested videos. You know who you are once you see the title. And I want to wish a speedy recovery to you too, my man. Special guy indeed. Like I said, you know who you are. But getting on to this video and this topic that he gave me, and I appreciate the topic. He pretty much went out there and said, talk about the women that have these male friends that they claim is just on the up and up, but we know they really not. Now, I'm going to say, I'm not sure if he was talking about in relationship-wise or just women, period. Because, you know, we all know women. And some of them do have male friends. So if it's in the relationship aspect, I'm going to hit that from a different end. But just in general, with women having male friends, you know, I talked about this before. It's kind of is what it is. It's not a good look. Speaking on the relationship aspect, I don't condone it. If I was ever in a relationship with a woman and she came out of left field and told me she had male friends or a male friend, if it's somebody I never heard of, depending on how long I've been with the woman, if it's somebody I never heard of, or I know it ain't like a friend of the family or somebody that this woman been knowing for, countless amounts of years, countless, not even 2-3 years. It would have to go way back. Not childhood, but y'all know what I mean, depending on the age of the woman, obviously. But to put it in a nutshell, no, it's not a good look. Yes, a lot of women have male friends as sometimes it could be on the up and up where it's just a male friend. It's just somebody that they cool with. That is a thing. I ain't even gonna lie. But it's also a rarity. Because here's the thing that women don't understand about male friends. We're men. So we know how men move. Most men, not all men. Because if you put a true serum in me and ask me, do I think a man could be a woman's friend, just friend? I would say yes. It's possible, but it's a rarity. It's not something that's on the scale of, yeah, I know out of 10 guys, I know 6 of them that just one. No, it's probably more like 1 or 2 out of 10 that wouldn't mind being friendly with a woman just on the up and up. But if we being real, nowadays it's not accepted even more because we know about the gender wars. Not saying this with everybody, each and every last person on the face of this earth. But for the most part, you have a lot of women disliking men for whatever reason. And you got a lot of men disliking women for whatever reason. I'm just being real. We talk about in these times. So with me saying that, it's like, okay, what men you know is walking around on a scavenger hunt, not saying they gotta be that deep, but on a scavenger hunt looking for female companionship in a friendly way. How many men? I don't know many guys. I don't know many guys, if we being real, that is out here saying, yeah, I met this chick. She cool as hell. We gonna be besties. It don't work like that. It don't. And people can agree or disagree with it. But we live in the real world on this channel. We're gonna be real, and we're gonna be try to be as 100% accurate as humanly possible. I don't know many guys out here looking to be women's friend. It's usually a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how long they willing to wait in that friend zone and be whatever, whether it's sexual or whether it's mutual or whether it's relationship-wise or what have you. Your average man of today is not out here looking to be friendly with women. They'll be friendly on the surface, but in the back of their mind, there's an ending goal. There's a task at hand. There's an agenda. They might say a hidden agenda sometimes. Because I ain't gonna lie. Could women get the wool pulled over their eyes sometimes? Yeah. A guy could sit there and act like, you know, yeah, I'm on this friendly stuff. Won't come at you at all. Sit there, laugh and giggle with you, but in the back of their head, they like, yeah, I'm slowly creeping in. So that is a thing. But I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna give a lot of women the benefit of the doubt because they know. Women know when somebody like them, and women know when somebody being friendly. There's a few women that could get the wool pulled over their eyes, but women ain't stupid either, if we being real. So they'll hit you with that friend stuff. And let me tell you, it's a sign of disrespect if you're in a relationship. If you meet a woman and she just telling you she got male friends, just put up a red flag and say, okay, she the type of chick that got male friends. I don't know if I'm a pursuer as much as I probably once would if I didn't know this. That don't mean you can't be her friend too. It don't mean that she's a bad person. It probably just means I don't see this turning into nothing serious. But on the other end of that, if you're in a relationship or just got into a relationship or been in a relationship with a woman and you know she have male friends or she tell you she have male friends or you find out she have male friends, it's a slap in the face. It's a sign of disrespect because here it is. Women ain't stupid. Anytime a woman is out here talking about, yeah, I got a couple male friends and we just talk and all that, let me tell you something. Most of the time, I'm going to tell you what happens with these male friends. Most of the time, let's say it is on the up and up, even though Bull trying to get in where he can fit in, but ain't nothing never happened. She ain't never take it there with him. She don't flirt with him per se or whatever. It's just friendly. Most of the time, they talking about you. Most of the time, a lot of women, what they do is when they claim they on the up and up, and could be on the up and up, they talking about you. She's talking about what you and her do in said relationships, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad. And what she does is she want a man's point of view to compare what you doing to what another man thinks or what he would do. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my chick talking to no guy, comparing him to me or what have you, or telling this guy about every little thing we do. It's just distasteful to me. Some men might could deal with that. But me personally, no. I wouldn't tolerate it. I wouldn't condone it. It would be zero tolerance for it. I would cut it short. Not with her. I would tell her, yo, we ain't doing it. You and homeboy, you're going to have to stop or whatever. Or look, at the end of the day, I know you're going to do what you want. Just don't let me find out. Because I keep it real with a person. I know people going to do what they want for the most part, you know. But if I find out you still doing whatever, just know it's zero tolerance. It's exit stage left. But some men can deal with that. That's what happens. I will say that at the least of your worries, that will be the least thing you would have to worry about as far as anything sexual, any infidelity. Because there is women out here that just like men as friends. I get that. But if you got a whole dude and you know he not with that, you got to respect that man's wishes. And like I said, what happens when it is on the surface as just being friends, she's talking about you to him. She's comparing what he think of you as far as how he would do it or what he did with his girl or what he did in the past. Or is like just telling another man. I'm the type, I'm very much so within self. You know, y'all know I'm a loner. I'm an introvert. And I carry my relationships and anything I ever had in my life the same way. Not saying everything is a secret. But it's like, I don't want a lot of people knowing how I carry it with you. I don't want a lot of people knowing what we about to do, what we did do, what did I say to this. And that's what women do. If I'm being real. A lot of women will have that male friend as a confidant that they can talk to compare and contrast to what y'all doing. Oh, he's like this. Oh, we do this, we do that. No, you don't want all that because, first of all, a lot of men, what they do is, this is how they get in. This is where the hidden agenda come out. When a woman say something that she's displeased with you, the other guy, and we all done it, and we all know about it, he try to make it seem like he's different from that. Or what you did was very distasteful. Oh, regular guys don't do that. Because they trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? And this is just for those men that is on that. You know, that is on that type time where they trying to get in with your girl or whatever the case may be. They'll sit there and everything, even though they know they do it too, if not worse, they'll sit there and tell her, no, man, regular boys don't move like that. He a clown for that. No, you got to check him on that, sis. No, he living a lie. he living a lie, man. He got a lot of bad juju with him because if it was me, I wouldn't even go there and all that. And this is what happened, and this is what create conflict and chaos in one's relationship. And obviously it happened with their girlfriends too. But at least with girlfriends, it's more natural. Not saying I want a bunch of chicks bickering about me and my lady either, but at least it's more natural. Women going to talk to women. They going to be catty and talk and be whatever. That's more on the scale of something normal. But when you got this whole dude, another grown man, in your girl's ear, telling her what it is and what it ain't, and pillow talking and all this, to me, some guys, y'all can deal with that. Okay. Me, I would never condone that. I would never condone it. I just wouldn't. As we know, a lot of men don't want to be these women friends. That's the number one reason why, for me, is a no-no, is because I don't know. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm talking about co-workers, associates, friends, family. I don't know too many guys on the prowl, or, let's take it to an extreme, but just on alert for women to be their friend. Unless they shooting for the other team, if y'all know what I mean. If they on a different level where they like the other side of the realm, then maybe, and even that I don't condone, but that I get. Yeah. But if he's just a straight up heterosexual man and y'all so friendly, it ain't natural. It ain't. Like I said, if it ain't a friend of the family, somebody they been knowing for years, that's something I would check. I just would. I gotta be real, because at the end of the day, it's about respect. Now, now, you can have a woman that's moving this way and she don't let you know about the situation. And then when she tell you, if she stopped, then that's respectful. That's admirable. But I'm talking about once it's out the bag and you put your foot down and say, yo, you and homeboy going to cut that. Stop. Listen, I don't go for that. If she keep on going on with it, it's disrespect. It's just disrespect. I don't care. And another point is, you're going to get women that hit you with this, because it's just come with it. If y'all in them, if you are that guy out there that's messing with a chick and she tell you about male friend, male companion, or whatever, and you voice your displeasure, she going to hit you with the sassy. She going to hit you with the inconsiderate. She going to hit you with the sassy. Let her. Because your respect and your pride means more than whatever she possibly could call you. That's not being jealous because you don't want your woman talking to another dude that popped out. Like, yeah, I met him 2 weeks ago, we just friends. Or I met him 2 months ago, we just friends. That's how it be going. These women be having new besties. This don't be men from years ago. Or they try to lie and say it because they know that's the only way a man would somewhat condone it. But I don't know no woman that I'm meeting that like, let's say I was out here mingling and doing whatever. I'm not meeting no chick to be a friend. And this is me talking. I think I'm a friendly soul. I really do. I think I'm a person that could, can somewhat probably be a friend to a woman. Probably. But I'm not out here like meeting women and busting up on the phone with them on some friendly stuff. And this is me. So imagine the other men that really is on some, let's keep it a buck. So it's not cute. It shouldn't be tolerated. And to that subscriber out there, I hope that answer your question, because a lot of times, 100%, and I'm going to end on this. A lot of times, you men that are condoning these male relationships with your girl or whatever, these are your heir apparents. These are your successors in the waiting. Because what happens is, a lot of women will friend zone these men and see if they willing to talk to them on a friendly level. All right, there's somebody I can bustle up with when my dude is busy. No harm, no foul. I'm not sleeping with the guy. Ain't like I'm doing whatever, but I am talking to him, which is somewhat distasteful. But okay, at least no harm, no foul, right? And they'll friend zone them. Tell them all about you. Tell them, I'm dealing with somebody or what have you. This is my dude. He'll know your name. He'll know you by your first name and everything, right? And when shit hit the fan with you and her, He's right there waiting in the wings. Believe it or not, it don't always happen like this. And this is why men be so bad for, be like, yo, how I break up with Shorty on this day, or 2 weeks ago, and this Joe Schmo is already there. Because this was one of the guys that you allow her to talk to on some friendly stuff, and now she has the eyes for him. Because it's like, I already know him. At least I don't got to get used to... I'm being real. I don't have to get used to a new person no more. I know him already. We talk every other day. He know how I am because he knew how I was with Homeboy. And that's what happened. These be your heir apparents. Real rap. These be your successors. So it's like, not saying that's like the end all be all, but a lot of men scratch their heads and try to figure out why. Like, hold up. How did she meet somebody so quick? And it happens with a lot of women, you know? Or sometimes women just, you know, it's easy for women to, you know, meet somebody because men will fuck anything. We all know that. So it's like, sometimes it happen organically too. It don't be somebody they was talking to. It be, you know, somebody they just met, but that quick. That's another telltale sign. That mean she ain't bang with you like that, because I will say this. Women take breakups hard. They do. Especially if y'all been together for a while. They just do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for a woman, I hear it a lot. Women be having whole boyfriends 10 days later after y'all broke up and stuff. So it is what it is. A lot of times with that friend stuff, these be the guys that they talk to every other day when you don't feel like picking up your phone or whatever. And I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I'm being real though. And it'd be like, damn. And I allowed that friend. Now he, you know, or whatever. So just tread lightly. But like I said to that subscriber, thanks for the topic. I appreciate you. And as I said earlier, get well soon. You know who you are. I know it's been a long month or two, last couple months, but you'll pull through. And like I said, I appreciate you. If y'all like videos like this, hit it with a like. If y'all like topics like this, hit me in the comments or hit my email. I do videos like this all the time. And as always, I see y'all on the next one. Peace.